Let's see if I can find somebody. Yes. Wait, there's somebody. This will work. Hey, I see somebody. Yeah, there we go.
Hello?
Hey, it's Vaygrim. I was, there whenever we killed the dragon.
Yes, one of the locals that showed up to help. That was actually very, very nice of you. I don't think I've actually got a chance to sit down and chat with you. What's your name again?
Saph.
Ah, yeah. Well, it's nice to meet you, Saphram.
Nice to meet you too.
You're welcome to our humble trading post.
Yeah, I've spoken to the Dark Preacher. He was a very odd fellow, and he showed me around a little bit here.
You do have to bear with us. We came here by way of the giant egg, nicknamed the BDE by our crew, the Big Darn Egg. We're kind of stuck here, and we're trying to get our way off planet because we were going from point A to point B on a mission, and our ship broke, so we had to crash land. So people are under, let's say, slightly bits of extra stress because of that.
Yeah. I can understand. I'm actually kind of under some stress myself.
Problems?
Yeah, I've had problems with the Crimson Cult in the past, and they just destroyed part of my base, like yesterday.
Really?
And
there was an...
Sorry?
Well, there was an island off to the south I was looking at actually claiming, and sure enough, there's one of those obelisk things that they like placing down in seemingly random locations. About 9 of those thugs hanging out around that place. I just left. I figured I'd let them have the island.
Well, I'm just kind of had to do that with my tower. So, yeah, they've found me again because I thought I'd wiped out most of them before because they had killed my parents. But
wow.
Yeah, so I don't think I'm going to be able to take care of them this time. And you're saying you're going off planet?
It's a matter of fact. Let me see if you can see it from over here. Mine's a really weird roadway. I don't like it. Actually, you can't. Just a little bit farther. But there's a floating thingy up in the air, straight back that direction. Just past that is a giant portal. We've been pitching together the efforts of magic and engineering and trying to pool our efforts to get ourselves flung as far as possible. We don't actually know. The star charts are a little off from what we have in the actual bridge. Well, what's left of the bridge after the crash. So we don't actually know 100% where we are. We just know where we need to go and where we were. So we're trying to figure out basically our original course. And we have a big teleporter that we have actually constructed, a monstrosity of sorts that is going to propel us to a new destination off of this periodically nice but otherwise semi-forsaken planet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know much about starships. I mean, yours is the first I've seen, but portals I can understand.
The egg was actually pretty simple in terms of technology. It's mostly brute force and a lot of armor plating. But we still don't know what exactly went wrong. Everything should have been working okay. When we actually were in transit, we were in stasis pods, and basically we got woken up and, hellfire and brimstone sailing down from on high. We were heading for a very sudden landing that we didn't plan for. That's why we're stuck here. So yeah, you can come with us if you want to, but I don't know where we're going to end up. I know where we're supposed to end up. I don't know if we're going to get there.
You know what? I don't have anything here anymore. Had to leave the base. Parents are dead. The local villagers can fend for themselves. So I think that might actually be good. I can get away from the Crimson Cult that way.
Well, I tell you what, we have a lot of facilities that we were kind of resigned to our fates until we started exploring some technological options to potentially get us off this planet. So we have some projects that have suddenly become less of a priority since we're in the process of basically leaving. But if you want, to follow me onto the teleporter. We have a nice big space up here in the observatory. You can always hang out in if you want to. It's spacious. It's mostly just me up here right now, but I figure some of the other crewmates will be joining us shortly, and we're going to probably use this as a staging ground before we actually head over to the big scale teleporter.
Okay. Yeah. I don't mind. Hopefully they won't follow me here, but yeah, this would be awesome.
Well, the benefits of this place is basically it's way high up in the air, so there is no front door to this place other than said teleporter. I've got some meager security systems, but mostly it's just distance and folks not really knowing it's here. Most of the ground level folks, the residents of the planet, don't really bother me. Pretty much everything else is left to... Wow, you can't even see it from here. I forgot how far away that platform is. Most of us left to, just me up here tinkering around with my own devices and doing what needs to be done. So yeah, I've got plenty of space. I've got technological, magical, all sorts of fun stuff. Oh, there it is. The slightest edge you can actually see out of the corner, I think. I can barely see it. Anyway.
I lost you.
I'm around here somewhere. There you are.
Okay.
Yeah, this place is kind of big, and it is a bit of a maze at points. So yeah, you're more than welcome to make yourself at home. I've got plenty of space in this place for anybody to actually make use of. That is the Magic Tower to the east, Tech Tower to the west, and I probably barely dented some of the stuff that you're way into. I'm dabbling at best. The observation garden out at the front. You get a really, really good look at the giant foam chicken that my friend Ferg made. He's special, Ferg. Let's just, yeah. We'll leave it at that. Let's see. Side steps down here. Into the upside down. And there we have a nice army of Ferglings blocking my view. Hooray! Need to do something about that. So yeah, you are more than welcome to hang out here. Definitely more than welcome to. I built this place large on purpose. I expected that it would get used by myself and parts of my crew, but we did end up kind of spreading out throughout the world and trying to find our own solutions to the problems we were stuck with.
Right. Well, is there anything I can do to help you prepare for the departure?
Right now, I'm not sure. We have... I'm trying to think of the simplest way to get over there. Go over here. Do you have light of any kind?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I see lightning bolts coming out of your butt, so I figured it was something. If we go straight over here, just beeline, and down, you'll start to see some of the massive construction we've had going on for quite a while now.
Yeah, I believe my flight is probably slower than yours.
You'll get here. It's okay. I fall faster than I fly, truth be told.
And here I am. Wow, this is
so
huge.
This monstrosity, it's unaimed right now. It's basically a mass of power and substance, but it doesn't actually have a target. I need to put a targeting computer tied into it. I've got some rituals that have been conjured up by my friend Shadowstar that are ender-centric and hopes to boost the range of this thing even farther. And I will admit, I am more tech than I am magical. Most of the stuff I don't even understand.
So this is the way off planet?
This is it. This is the front door to somewhere else, parts unknown. We are harnessing the energy of one of the ender crystals we got from the ender dragon. And we are going to funnel all of our power through a massive, and some magic, through a massive particle beam, which basically means we are going to turn ourselves into a particle stream and fire it across the far ends of the universe. I think we're going to be able to aim it at the appropriate target. I'm going to borrow some of the targeting computers from the BDE and move it over here and tie it into the teleporter systems, which means we turn it on, we walk through, and we end up somewhere else.
That will be an interesting journey.
Well, I'm speaking from the sake of interstellar travel. If you want to get away from the goons that are hunting you on this planet, the farthest you can get is another planet. So we can help you with that.
Well, that would be great. And like I said, if you need any help with anything, collecting resources, anything, just let me know.
Yeah, well, I might have you confer with my friend Shadowstar to double check some of the magic or see if there's anything else that can actually be augmented under this ritual to boost the power even more.
That sounds great.
Yeah. Otherwise, I have some tinkering that I probably need to get back to on the actual observatory. I'm going to have to figure out how I can pull out the targeting computers from the or the navigation computers from the actual BDE and move them over here. That's going to be a task in and of itself, but it needs to be done.
Yep. All right, well, thank you then. I'll let you get back to your work.
Yeah, we have a lot of... I still need to plug this thing in. We have a lot of work yet to be done, but we're getting there. We're getting there. So hopefully within the next few days, we can actually get everything hooked up, plugged in, turned on, and get off of this world and back to our original destination, back to some Grimco corporate headquarters.
Grimco, that's what the big G stands for, right?
Yes, the big G. Yeah, Grimco is the company that I actually started. We started a new division for intergalactic travel. We thought maybe it would be a great time to start branching out and finding new and interesting planets to explore and, I don't know, exploit for resources. Of course, first, travel across the depths of the stars, and we run across technical faults and get stuck here.
Sounds like bad luck.
I don't know if it was bad luck or if it was aided by an external force. We're still figuring that part out. I don't know. By the way, watch the conveyor belt. Yeah, we're still kind of exploring things, but otherwise, we have our ticket off world, and we are going to try and get back to our original purpose. And you're more than welcome to join us.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Mind if I look around while you're working?
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Don't mind me. I'm going to tinker and plug some things in. We have a massive power source that we need to get plugged in. I think this was donated by Dark Preacher. I can't remember. Or Greylock. I don't know. Greylock's quite the engineer himself. Pesky conveyor belts. But yeah, I need to get some things plugged in. Oh, you're doomed now. You're stuck. It was nice knowing you. You're going to get jammed into a small silver chest at the end. I think that's how that works.
And that'd be interesting to see if I could, but I'd rather not.
Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah. So we have basically we have a lot of parts that are all ready. We just need to plug them all together. That's the point we're at right now. So yeah.
Well, sounds like you'll be doing it pretty soon then.
Yep. Okay. I'm going to get back to some tasks I have at hand. The trade depot and the observatory are yours to explore as you see fit.
All right, will do. Thank you.
Sure.